Alright, welcome to this first video, and in this series I want to take you through the actual learnings in my life and my business. The first thing is what this video is all about is all you need to do is start, because I've been struggling with this honestly for so long. For literally since I'm 17, 18, I wanted to have my own business, but I never started it. So it has now been 7 years, and now I finally actually started. So I've literally been like 7 years where I'm constantly in this friction with myself, where I'm like, fuck, I need to do something, but I didn't do it. And that's where this video is about. All you need to do is just start, because it sounds so simple, but just start somewhere. Because for me, I wanted to have the perfect idea, something like, yes, this is all, like everything is right, and when I see it right, then I start. But then you never start, because from the beginning you cannot see everything, and it took me 7 years to realize, like, okay, I just have to start with something and somewhere, and just um, get going basically. And now for 3 months I have a little business with a friend, and we sell postcards and art prints to uh, concept stores and cafes in different cities around the world. And we just started, so 3 months ago, and we did the Q1 review, and we did 2.5k in revenue, which is basically nothing yet, but already so many things has changed. And it just all came from, okay, we just need to start and see where it takes us. And we first had different ideas and thought, oh, we're gonna do this and sell to hotels and do different kind of, like, do big packages. And then we realized, no, wait, there's a market for this small thing, because actually what's working are the concept stores and the cafes. So now we're gonna focus on that, and the goal for next quarter is actually 10 locations, have 10 clients per location, and hopefully the revenue is gonna be a bit higher then. Um, as well with this video is the same. I already wanted to do YouTube for like 6 months, 7 months. I had this idea, maybe even longer. And actually, before, I always wanted to do a podcast about, like, just showing the actual journey of starting something. But I just never started, and I was always too scared. So maybe this has been as well like 4 or 5 years where I just didn't start. And that's as well why I want to share it, because it's not like, oh, I start now and it all going well. No, it's has been something I've been struggling with for so long. So just want to put that out there, that if you're maybe in a similar situation, like, just start with something, and then maybe it not be perfect, but it will grow. Something will grow out of it, and something will come. Um, that's it. Um, with the business as well, what it is now, sending out a lot of emails, getting out a lot of no's. It's not all going as planned. Like, you make a nice little expectation. You have, like, okay, we're gonna get like 20 clients in the first few months, and then you realize, wait, it's going different. But you need to keep adapting and keep trying to do new different things. So what we actually did, we went to Lisbon, and we were like, we just have to go to a city. We went to hotels, we went to cafes, and we just showed our product, showed what we did. Now it's just more the waiting game. So that's actually the future plan for now, is just sending out as many emails. We actually booked a trip to new locations, and it's a bit scary because we don't have that much money, and now it's like we need to make an actual investment on this. So we're going like full, all in on this. And I think that's also a thing where you, like, oh, you can play it safe, or actually when you go, like, try to just give it your best for like some time. Like, you don't have to go all in like for super long, but just now we said, like, okay, in 2-3 months we're gonna look back and see where we at, basically. That's the exact plan. What I did more is I'm just reaching out to people. I built an order system, and that's been mostly what I've been focusing on and working on. Alright, the next few things is I want to talk about a few hobbies I have. I do breakdance, or break if you actually call it, and last week I did 2 practice sessions, and one went terrible, and I wasn't feeling myself. And then I had a talk with one of the other guys that was there, and I asked him, like, why do you break? And he said, yeah, I'm just doing it fully for myself and just to express myself in the moment. And I realized, like, oh, I was there at that session, like, thinking so much about, okay, I need to be cool. What do other people, what are they gonna think of me? And then I realized, like, that's the whole wrong reason to do it. So maybe you have that as well in any area of your life. I just did my first 10K run, which was nice. And I'm reading the book The One Thing, which is coming, circling back to what we were talking about. If you just need to start, you need to really make it a priority and just do it. As well with this video right now. Like, I've been like procrastinating this for 6 months, and I was like, I need to make it the one thing. So I cannot do any other thing, like leave this room before I finish this video. So I set that to do that right now, and I guess it's finally working. So yeah, that's definitely a big thing. Like, what I've been doing a lot as well is then I do other things, like, oh, I need to go to the gym, oh, I need to do this and this, and then you do good things, right? But it's not, you know what the real thing is you actually need to do, and you're not doing that because you're planning all these other things around it. So you should just put it, like, plan it in there. This is the one thing that actually needs to get done today, and then the gym and everything else, it will follow through. So yeah, then a little struggle I'm having with is actually more spiritually, is that I've been realizing with now having, like, running a little business and other things, like, I'm super stressed, and I take everything as like I'm stressed, and I identify with me. So that's just more like a spiritual thing where I'm like, okay, still it's just all like a game, and it's all things happening, and it's not me. So I need to detach from all these stresses. I don't know if this makes sense, but it's more like, okay, don't take it all too seriously, and really be able to step back and still enjoy the normal day, like the normal life things. And another thing is, really highlight of this week is that I finally landed my dream part-time job, which I've been looking for as well, because besides from having to run the business, I need to make money, and I don't have money right now. So I need to have a more stable income as well on the side. And with this, it took a really long time, like more than 7 months as well. And that's one tip I have, is like really follow your gut and heart, because I tried so many things even though I kind of knew what I wanted, and it wasn't really out there, because the role is basically like a founder's associate. So you work, you're the right hand of a founder, and you work with that person and really do, like, really hands-on, and you're really generalist, do a lot of things. And this is not really a just set out role there. You need to really contact people and show them what you can do, and then they're gonna be like, oh wait, this is actually something I need. It's not like, oh, I just apply for this job, for this job subscription, and I'm gonna get the role. So I'm happy it went this way, because I chose eventually for what I really knew was like me. But that's really a thing where don't really listen to yourself, like, okay, what is it that I actually want, and really think on them, take some time, and then you just go for it basically, and start to make it a real priority as well. If that's the one thing you need right now, you don't need to, for example, okay, one more thing is that if you I studied entrepreneurship, and then after that, like, let's say you're a similar thing, you just finish your master or your bachelor, and then you're like, okay, I want to have my own business. There are like different ways, so you kind of limit yourself and like, oh, I need to be this kind of entrepreneur and have like my own business. But there are so many different ways, and now I realize, wait, it's also super smart to start, for example, as a founder's associate, have to really like work next to a great founder and learn a lot as well. And so there are different paths. There's not like this one path. So yeah, that's one thing. And then as well, the last thing is that I lived with a friend last week in Amsterdam, and this comes back to as well. I don't know where it comes back to, but it's like, for me, it's really nice to live with friends who have the same interest, and you instantly get pushed. So try to find friends with similar interests and like hang out more with them, because you instantly get pushed. For example, he's really into meditation as well, and I never meditated this much in my life, because you instantly just get that little extra push. So yeah, trying to get the friends and try to push each other just to the next level, which is really nice. Alright, and the little question for the week is, are you a consumer or a creator? Like, what do you create in life? And this has just been popping up to me a lot recently, because every time I realize, like, oh, I'm just consuming everything, like content, everything. I'm not creating anything which other people can consume, it's not bad to consume, but I realized, wait, I'm a consumer for so long. Well, I don't know why I'm explaining. It's just a question for you to answer. And thank you for your time. And yeah, love.